Hey, good morning, everybody. The Dark Aurora.
The Power Hour is live. In fact, I'm going to have to run back there. Apparently, we're having audio issues, so I don't think
I don't think people are going to tune in for the audio, Zach. I think we're good.
Quantum Fiber, your world unleashed. Thank you, Quantum Fiber.
Thanks, Quantum Fiber.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate you. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
8:05. Right. Power Trip Morning Show. Look at us.
Here we are.
Hey, did you guys know, and maybe you did, and maybe I should have known, did you know the Benjamin Button syndrome thing? Do you know that's real?
Is it?
Yeah.
No. I mean, I know that.
Yeah.
Well, you mean the part about being born old, right? Not technically aging in reverse, where you're like 60 years old and then you look like Brad Pitt. You're just talking about being born looking old and staying old?
So basically it's this. It's called progeria. Mm-hmm. And I was reading an article about a young lady who's 46. Mm-hmm. Her name is Tiffany. And progeria, more commonly known as Benjamin Button disease, at 46 years old, she's exceeded the average life expectancy by more than 30 years. 1 in 20 million people worldwide have this. It causes rapid aging within a baby's first 1 to 2 years of life. The growth does slow as they get older, but I mean, she's 46. She looks really, she looks like an old lady.
Yeah, Google it.
Yeah, it's I didn't know it was a real thing. I had no idea, and it's obviously not quite like the Benjamin Button film where he's born an old man and becomes a baby. But I had no idea, and she's got her own. Social media accounts and stuff like that, so you can follow her life. And of course, people are mean because they're D words. I almost said the word, sorry. But what an incredible life. What an incredible story. 46 years old, and they don't live to be 20 like ever, and she's 46.
Wow.
Don't be mean.
Yeah, don't be mean, period. Why be mean? Man?
Yeah.
Everybody's doing their best, right?
Yeah.
Most of the time.
That's a weird one, right? There's a lot of diseases where you're like, that sucks. Yeah. We got the short end of the stick, whether it's cancer or whatever. But what if you have a kid and you're the 1 in 20 million where your kid in the first 2 years of his life is now the equivalent of 60 years old?
Yeah, right.
And you're like, what just happened? He should be coloring and he's almost getting Social Security.
Right.
This is not fair.
Right.
That would be a mind F, I think.
Yeah, yes,
I don't know how you would process that.
No way. Can't imagine.
But I think their mind stays.
Yeah, that's, and at
the age.
You're right, Carly. And imagine that can be like, I always think about that in regards to a lot of diseases and such like that. Mm-hmm. It's almost like if your mind is trapped inside that body, what a prison. Mm-hmm. What a terrible, terrible prison. You know? Yeah. Jeez Louise. Anyway, don't mean to bring you all down, but I found that fascinating. I thought it was just a construct for a movie. I had no idea it was a real thing.
That's depressing. Why did you bring that up? Well, because
I bring the news. That's what I do.
I think I've only seen Benjamin Button twice, and I feel like that's enough.
I saw it once.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, it's good. It's just, I think you could argue it's a one-time watch. I don't know why I watched it again, but I think I did.
You like Brad Pitt?
I do, and he's great in that movie.
He is.
It's a sad-ass movie.
Yeah, man.
It's like Gump in reverse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of. I mean, it's got a Gump feel to it. Travels the world, crossing paths with gals at wrong points of their lives because they're going in wrong directions, right? He's getting younger, they're getting older.
Amen, brother.
Yeah, and also with you, Hawk.
Amen, brother.
Yeah, also with you.
I keep getting older and they stay the same age.
One of the creepiest lines in movie history. Matthew McConaughey in Dazed and Confused, right?
I love hearing him tell that story. I can't stand to hear him talk most of the time. Mm-hmm. But I love to hear him tell that story.
What a creepy line.
I know.
Yeah.
I keep getting older. They keep staying the same age.
Can I make a bold statement?
Oh,
sure.
Oh, please.
That movie is okay.
Yeah. Okay is the right phrase. It's okay.
It's not this unbelievable film. It's just okay.
That's one of those movies that when we lived through it, when it came out and we were the age that we were, it was epic, right?
Yeah.
For people like Zach, if you watch Dazed and Confused today for the first time, you'd be like, it was fine.
Sure.
Yeah, it's like Scarface, where you watch it now, you're like, it's all right.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I do think it was not groundbreaking, but I feel like it was very different than anything out there at the time.
Yeah, the music,
I agree.
the soundtrack is good. Yeah,
soundtrack was. So I do think that mattered.
Yeah, and everything, we all know, everything matters when you see it in your life, man. I mean, I know that hairband rock wasn't great, but I love it.
Hit you at the right time.
Yeah.
Take it back.
Okay,
no, he's right. He's right.
No, he's 100% correct.
Take it back.
My apologies.
Back to Scarface again, though, for a second. When Al Pacino a couple of weeks ago was on Conan's podcast, he walked through how much of a disaster Scarface was when it came out. The critics didn't like it. It didn't make a lot of money. That it just, over time, grew and grew and grew. And people loved it well after it was released. That at the time, it was kind of a
it was
pretty big failure.
And then it had a huge upswing in our generation, Corey, when everybody who was on Cribs had a copy of it. And everybody talked about it. How, they had their Tony, what was the guy's name again? Tony Montana room and all that. Yeah. Tony Romo, yeah.
They had the Scarface posters.
Yeah, correct. Then it became a huge thing.
Scarface is okay.
Yeah, it's okay. It's fine. It's okay.
Yes, I do.
All right.
It's time for Fan 5, brought to you by Builders and Remodelers.
Hey,
Good
thanks,
to know.
Builders and Remodelers.
Thank you, Builders and Remodelers. You do good stuff.
We could combine McConaughey and Pacino for a second. A movie that I've seen, I bet 15 times, and it's not good. It's Two for the Money.
That movie's terrible.
Because it's about a real story, and it's probably exaggerated, but it's the Brandon Lang story, the sports gambler that kind of gets in over his head.
Oh, yeah, okay, cool. I couldn't place it, but yeah, now I remember.
We used to have that guy on the show once in a while.
Sure.
You did?
Yeah, Brandon Lang way back in the day, the real guy. But McConaughey played Brandon Lang, and then Pacino played the guy that kind of hired him to be the 1-800 or 1-900 kind of sports tip guy.
Yeah.
Rene Russo's in it and stuff. It's not good, but just because it has gambling involved, two good actors involved, I bet I've seen it 15 times.
Yeah.
Not good.
Yeah.
Not terrible, but not good.
Brandon Lang has a website called BrandonLang.com.
That's what I would have. That's what I would have guessed.
Your website.
But
Creative.
That's what I would have guessed.
that?
Why didn't you let us guess?
It looks like a website that hasn't been updated since 1999.
Yeah, I want to buy something on Amazon for a second. Anybody? What's the website for?
What do you think? I can't. What would they call
I
it?
think it's Amazon.com.
Let me try Amazon.com. It worked out. Yeah, checked out. Carly, don't you have a podcast?
I do.
What's the name of the
Congratulations.
podcast?
Here we go.
What
So
is?
it's herewegopodcast.com.
I do.
Oh, I wouldn't have guessed that the word
sorry, you have a
podcast was in
podcast?
there.
You should
I
make a
do.
website for
should
that game you got.
The initials game? Yeah.
Diddle the penguin?
Yeah.
My God.
That one too.
Poor Danny DeVito.
That is a great website. Diddle the
Why would it? Why is that bad if he gets diddled?
Yeah,
why
what's
would it
wrong
be
with it?
poor Danny DeVito?
What?
And by the way, just because I came up with a game called Diddle the Penguin doesn't mean it's going to fail. Initials worked.
And-
Why can't my second game work?
And-
Trust
Come
me,
on, man.
play the game once. You're going to like it.
And as Corey's made
All right, Chris, you be the
abundantly
penguin.
clear, Corey's made abundantly clear, it's consensual.
100%.
Absolutely.
Goes out of his way to say that all the time.
Right. Like,
Diddle the penguin, parentheses, I was
I
given
consent.
permission.
Yeah.
Yes. It's like,
Well, Pat.
I used to play the game Get Diddled by PA, and that was against my
Here
will.
we go.
Right,
Yeah.
but then I turned 30 and he cut the deal
That
that
was
I
your
don't get to get
sides.
diddled anymore.
Come on.
But Diddle the Penguin's super fun, so don't discount it.
Yeah, I'm with you.
And you will never guess the website that I booked on GoDaddy.
DannyDeVito.com.
No. Guess again, though.
Barrero.
Nope. Guess
Anything
again.
else, Pat? Guardsy.
No.
No.
It was Diddle the Penguin.
You had your hand up.
Yeah, Hawk screams diddle the penguin, and I say poor Danny DeVito, but you decide to break what I said down.
Yeah, because I don't understand if he's getting diddled again consensually. How you were like poor Danny DeVito? That dude would get killed. He would kill to get diddled right now. He's Danny DeVito.
We aren't concerned why a 53-year-old man screamed diddle the penguin.
And why do you assume it's DeVito? Why can't it be Colin Farrell? That dude definitely gets diddled,
Yeah.
Come on, man.
right?
I wonder what he looks
Yeah.
like now.
How hot's this penguin?
DeVito or Colin Farrell?
Huh?
Colin Farrell or Danny
Yeah.
DeVito? Oh,
Colin
still a
Farrell.
good-looking dude.
Yeah, is he?
Not as much as the penguin.
Right.
Yeah.
Love the penguin.
Yeah, a couple of the salespeople the other day did not know that Colin Farrell was the Penguin.
But I understood. You can't tell it's him.
Completely. I mean, I can't believe you can watch that series or the movie and not at least look up who's playing the Penguin.
Right.
But yeah, you would definitely never know it's him unless you knew that. Doesn't look anything like Colin Farrell. Have you watched it at all, Carly, or not?
Nope.
It's good.
Yeah, I've not
Is
seen
it?
It's better than the movie. I thought the movie was just okay.
Yeah,
I
But the
considered
series is-
watching The Boys.
You used to say that again? You what?
The Boys.
What about it?
I might start watching
You
it.
definitely should. It is so much fun.
Okay.
It's pretty graphic, is it not?
Very.
My God, yes.
Extremely. That's why it's so much fun is they are so self-aware that they are way over the top. It's cartoonish. Sometimes it's super stupid, but they are very aware they're being super stupid.
My gosh, man. There are two scenes that come to mind that I can't believe I saw with these eyes.
I can think of a couple, so I don't know if I'm thinking of the same
one
as
going in the wrong end.
that.
Oh my God.
I can't believe it.
Oh my
I still
God.
can't believe I saw it. I still can't believe it.
Very inappropriate.
It's terrible.
It is the XXX version of adult superheroes.
Really?
Oh, they do anything.
I'm into it.
The way that people die in that show once in a while, you're like, what did I just watch? How is this
exactly right.
on TV?
Yeah.
How is this legal? Right? Like, even though it's fictional, how is this allowed to be shown?
Yeah. And who thought of that?
Right. And they should be arrested just for having that thought. But nobody stops them
People die.
all the time.
All the time,
It
yeah.
is so much
First
fun,
5
though.
minutes of the first episode, one of the most graphic death scenes you'll ever see in your life.
What?
Yeah, it sets the standard
wanna
for.
watch this
No, it's so much fun.
Oh, no.
But you will know in the first 3 or 4 episodes whether the show's for you or not. It gets way worse than the first 3 or 4, but that'll set the table. Oh, yeah.
What is that dude's name, the Irish guy?
Gosh.
Colin Farrell.
Which Irish guy?
Another guy in Boys.
Oh, the guy that plays.
Like the anti-bad guy.
Alex. Isn't it Alex something?
He's also in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
How does he sound, Hawk?
Hang on.
Oh, I'm going to kill you. Oh, crawl inside there.
Hey, what happens if they jump on top of you?
You got to beat him off you, don't you?
Somebody look up his initials.
I can't remember.
I can see his face.
He plays like Scotty in Star Trek or something like that. Or
Something
not Scotty. The,
What are his
M.
initials?
Something M. I don't know if that's true.
the Mandalorian.
Mike Steve.
It's not Mike Steve. That's the worst name I've ever heard in my life.
No, not Mikey Steve. Oh.
Joey Jojo.
Junior
Simpsons bit ever.
Shabbat. So good.
That's the worst name I ever heard.
Oh, Joey Jojo. Will you play that, Hawk?
I don't know.
Oh, God.
I don't know.
Isn't he Dr. McCoy on the Star Trek movies?
I believe that is correct
Yeah,
as
yeah.
well.
That guy.
Somebody give me his initials because this is going to bug me.
Okay, I'm gonna
I
give
don't
it
think
to
I'm going to come up with it without a little help.
What character does he play
Hold on. Son of a bitch.
in The Boys?
For God's sakes, what is his nickname in the show now?
I got you.
Is it Billy Butcher?
Yes, he plays the butcher. Exactly,
His-
he plays
his-
butcher.
Oh, I would never have known this was his name.
initials are K.U.
Oh, Carl Urban.
Yeah,
Yes.
I
Yeah.
would never have known that. That is, how do I not know that name better? That guy's a great actor.
Yeah, he's got a
Guy's good.
He's got a pretty small role in the Lord of the Rings franchise,
Well-
and he doesn't look very similar to how he does now with the beard and stuff. So you probably wouldn't recognize
And
him.
as you know, Hawk, he's going to be in the new Mortal Kombat 2 movie.
Sure.
Which you can't wait for because you love the first one.
Who's he play?
He plays Johnny Cage.
Yeah,
Yeah, of course.
You
Johnny-
love the first one, right, Hawk?
I loved
Cage.
it.
Yeah.
nobody wanted to be Johnny Cage. It was all Sub-Zero and Raiden.
Yeah,
and
Johnny Cage wasn't
Scorpion.
that bad because he did the split punch to the balls.
Lame.
No, it was a great bit.
You got to be Raiden or Sub-Zero.
Yeah. Or Scorpion.
Johnny Cage, who cares? Or Liu
Well,
Kang.
Liu Kang wailed too.
Wonder why he calls his second child Indiana Urban. Wonder why this is his daughter's name.
Indiana.
Indiana.
That's cute.
Yeah, it is. I don't think I've ever known that to be a name before. But I do guess that's probably Indiana Jones's name.
Oh my god.
Maybe he likes Indiana Jones.
Indy. That's a cute little.
Indy's a cute name. Indy Lambert.
Yeah,
Possible.
Have we talked about the name yet?
No, we have not. He won't tell us.
No,
Okay.
no. But I'm sure if you text my wife, she'd tell you.
Yeah. Okay. I will find
Is
out.
it Declan?
Damn it.
Is it? Oh,
Is it Riddick?
Nope.
is it Roger?
Nope.
If we got it, would you tell us?
Yeah.
Is it Carl Urban Lambert?
Is it Beckham?
Nope.
Tyler?
No.
Is it
Scott.
Cthulhu.
Whoa.
Yeah, Chin Cthulhu.
Yes, Hawk's correct.
Thanks,
Nailed
Mary
it.
Poppins.
Yeah, Hawk got it.
What about Todd?
No, it's not.
Oh my God.
No, Hawk,
Naming your kid Todd would be the ultimate irony. That would be the best.
Hawk got
Such a
it.
Todd.
It's Chin Cthulhu. How did you know that, Hawk?
It's like a panda had sex with a sea beast.
It's an old, brilliant. It's an old family name.
That's kind of what happened.
You're funny when you're disappointed.
Oh, wow. Which one is which? Kel's the panda,
Of
right?
course.
Kel's the panda,
Kel's
Sauce
my
the
little
sea beast.
cute
Oh,
panda.
my.
Wow, Carly, that's kind of what
I'm
happened.
teasing.
That's real good.
That was funny.
No,
I
I
like
take it
that.
back.
I was reading about Mortal Kombat 2. What
course
was
you
said
were.
about me?
Nothing.
I said it was like a panda had sex with a sea beast, and Carly said that's kind of what happened.
Yeah. No, I am a sea beast.
Oliver.
I just sink to the, no.
Stanford.
Ooh, no. It's not Oliver.
The Intimidator.
Henry.
Dale.
Rosie.
Dale? No.
Why Dale?
Mark.
No.
Marcus.
Why Dale? No.
Does it start with a letter?
Paul Douglas.
No.
Scooch.
How many letters?
Hey, remember the other day
Why
I
would you-
asked?
why
Remember the other
would-
day I asked what it starts with, and I wanted him to say W for Wayne Zelinsky, but he just goes, "Oh, Wayne." What if we just ask him what it starts with? He might accidentally say the whole name. Paul, what does it
What
start
does it
with?
start with?
Wayne. Wayne Lambert sounds like a.
Willie.
What does Wayne?
No, but that
Lambert
was on our
sound like?
list.
It's
Willie was?
Willie, yeah, Willie was on
Jeffrey?
our list.
Willie
no.
Lambert.
No.
I don't know. Wayne Lambert does sound like a guy who fought in like World War II.
Yeah, it does. It sounds like,
his grandpa, yeah.
Yeah,
His
like a guy
great
who-
grandpa.
Steven?
No.
Hawking.
No.
Okay. All right, let's do it again. Aaron.
What about
Sorkin.
Oh, what about Lamb Latulu?
Yes. Corey's got it.
Lamb Latulu Lambert?
Spaceballs.
I feel like we're close.
How about Blaney?
Oh, yeah.
They're just naming
What'd you
NASCAR
say?
drivers.
Oh, Dave. No, not Dave.
I feel like we've named every possible
Yeah, I
name.
know.
We did,
Yeah.
yeah. Yep.
Water bear.
No. Water bear.
Yeah, we've named
Yeah,
every
Water Bear.
name.
What are you Googling?
Ian.
No.
Schroeder.
No.
Oh, yeah, maybe it's a Peanuts character.
No.
Charlie.
Peppermint Patty.
No.
Charlie.
No.
Pigpen. Oh, Pigpen Lambert would be unbelievable.
Casey.
No.
The Sunshine Band?
Casey.
I will
it's
give
not
you
Casey.
$10,000, and I'm not joking, if you change the name of your son to Pigpen. Legally name him.
Cash?
Yeah.
Done.
Pigpen Lambert, and he has to go by Pigpen. You can't call him the nickname of
yeah.
what you're actually going to call him. It's got to be permanently.
Well, it'd
Yeah,
be great because
Pigpen's-
you could call him Pee-Pee.
Yeah.
No, it's got to be Pigpen. It's got to be Pigpen starting kindergarten. Pigpen's playing soccer.
Well, I mean,
Pigpen failed another math test. You have to say Pigpen.
Hey, you're going to give him how much?
10 grand.
I'll give you 15 to name him Piss.
piss. Piss.
$15 or 15,000. You have to say it like Gene Simmons. Hey, what's your son's name?
How do you say it, Hawk? He fell. Piss.
Common.
Do we have a deal?
That's a terrible.
Common? No, not common. No,
John Wilkes.
no.
That's what Tony said on the
Yeah, we've named every name.
Lee.
No.
Sorry, Tapper.
What about Tapper Lambert?
No.
What a cute name. Tapper.
Yeah.
Tapperoo.
Tapperoo. All right. Headlines when we come back.
I guess.
Carly, I wanted to put together a full game for you, but you'll see why when we get back. It's about
Is it a halvesies?
It's quality over quantity.
Okay.
So we're gonna play 20% of a game we sometimes play. After this, Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
This is the great Cold Kingdom. The song is in stereo. How's this band not a huge deal? God, I love this band. ladies and
Hawk was doing push-ups.
We got to give away some.
I'm sorry, but he made me laugh.
Thank you.
I was trying to do push-ups and he said, "Oh my God, I thought you were going to spider crawl attack me." I'm like,
He
what the hell does that even
on
mean?
the ground.
Spider crawl attack me.
Like a spider.
Right, like a spider attack.
Yeah. They attack.
Sure.
Couple things. One, hashtag KFAN Wild Wednesday on Twitter. And we're going to pick a winner later on today or tomorrow or whatever. But it's a Wild Wednesday on the Fan presented by Jim Beam, family made and crafted. We want to send you to an upcoming game. So tweet the hashtag KFAN Wild Wednesday and tag who you might want to bring to the game. And we're going to away a pair of tickets to the Wild's Hockey Fights Cancer Night on November 25th against the Winnipeg Jets. And make sure to check our socials today for more chances to win Wild tickets. All thanks to Jim Beam, the official bourbon of the Minnesota Wild.
I thank you, Jim Beam.
That is neat.
Thank you, Jim Beam. Neat.
Yeah.
I'll take it on the rocks, but thank you. I like that, man. I like Jim Beam. I always have. I'm going to tell you right now, if you gave me like 4 different bourbons, and I could tell you which one was Jim Beam. Same with Jack Daniels, I think. They have distinct tastes to me.
Yeah, Jack Daniels is great. So
have you ever been to Lynchburg?
I have, but not for the tour.
Okay. I want to do that someday.
Yeah, I bet it's fun.
The Vikings are screwing up my plans.
They keep doing that to you, don't they?
You sounded like Steven right there.
Yeah.
The Vikings are screwing up my plans.
You sounded like an English person in London in the 1600s.
Shoot.
God dang Leif Erikson.
What?
Hey, Cor.
Yes, sir.
Stanford researchers have developed a molecule that forces cancer cells to kill themselves.
Oh my God.
That got Cory.
That got Cory. This is the most I've ever seen him laugh.
Why didn't we think of this earlier? Let's just depress the hell out of him.
Yeah.
You know, you're kind of an a-hole. Nobody wants you around.
Yeah,
Nobody wants you around.
You should go home alone.
Oh, man. That's really epic.
It really is. I mean, think of that.
Just like, so, there's some vaccine sitting there in your system just smoking a cigarette going, I don't think you're going to do it.
Yeah. Right. Like that South Park episode.
You don't have the guts.
I doubt it.
You don't have the nerve.
Prove it.
Yeah, truth. Promising study.
Turn it on itself, huh?
Oncogenes against cancer's natural survival mechanisms. Again, brilliant idea. I don't know, even have any clue how they figure out how to do this. But
Now-
what a great idea.
Now we got to get that shark DNA and figure out why sharks don't get cancer, right? Isn't that still a thing? Let's
for sure.
combine the two. We'll have the shark antibodies because they've been swimming around for millions of years. They know what's going on. We'll take that and then we'll figure out how to get these things to kill themselves too.
Maybe they have the most depressed tumors of anybody.
Shark tumors are like, this sucks.
Come on.
All right. Man, that is fascinating.
Kill a shark.
That's fascinating.
I just loved watching you laugh that hard.
Yeah, that
I don't
was
know
great.
if I've ever seen you that
It's
happy.
rare.
The hardest I've ever laughed, I think, in the history of the show is the Sinead O'Connor bit.
Yeah.
I almost pissed my pants, and that's not an exaggeration. I was crying.
Hawk's response was A+.
When you said Sinead, and Chris goes, I don't think that's her name. It just hit me because I realized you thought her name was Sinead Connor.
Yes, I did. I don't think.
And I just lost
we were
it.
doing a sleep number spot.
It's one of my favorite moments in the history of the show. It's the reason why you should listen through the commercial breaks.
Yeah.
Once in a while, something funny happens.
Yeah.
And if you weren't listening live that day, I mean, we replayed it because we cut it up. We're like, you got to hear this.
Yeah.
What just happened?
Do we still have that?
And I think that commercial was about 4 minutes long
Yeah.
because we
Yeah.
laughed
Yeah, we
for at
laughed
least 2
so
minutes
hard.
straight. And we're like, all right, this is going to be a 9-minute commercial break.
I don't think that's her name.
Do we get a game? Do we get the game?
Yes, but it's only 20% because it's quality over quantity.
It's time to spell check sauce.
All right, so look, normally I try to compile as many good sauce tweets as possible where he makes gigantic mistakes. But you're kind of running hot. Like, 2 things happen, and it makes me mad, but what can you do? A lot of times people will tag you instead of just screenshotting it and then sending it to me,
They'll
right?
tag you.
Right, screenshot it though and then tag me. Because what happens is they tag me, but then you see that somebody tags me and then you immediately delete the post
and
then
I block them.
Then I didn't see what got posted.
Don't delete the post.
No,
it's
I
your
don't.
thing.
But this one from 3 days ago also made me laugh very hard because I read it out loud to myself the way you wrote it and I couldn't stop laughing. So I only have one that's really good because the one from October 29th is okay. In fact, you want to do that one too, just for fun?
Do it. Of course, yeah.
Let's start with the week one, just for fun.
Oh, that lady's
If you've
into
never
it.
heard this bit, normally it's 5 tweets or posts, but this is just 2. Sauce doesn't look at what he tweets or posts. He just types and then hits send. Doesn't spell check. Doesn't make sure he made any grammatical errors. He doesn't have time for that.
Nope.
So we spell check Sauce once in a while. On October 29th, you tweeted in response to everybody trying to catch foul balls on
Oh, God, yeah.
the old World Series.
Yeah.
Adults that want foul balls are losers. This one's not very good. That's why I was going to skip it. Adults that want foul balls are losers.
Oh, there's 2 obvious candidates.
Yeah, that's why this one's not good. It's not even that.
Oh, so it's
Just
not
buzz
foul?
killing a bit. No. If you had spelled foul FOWL, I would have absolutely
that would've been
included
great.
it and laughed very hard. Or losers with 2 S would have been funny because that's how losers would spell it.
Adults.
No, you just added an apostrophe S to that. Adult that's want foul balls or losers.
I don't know why I did that.
Right. Adult that's. It's even hard to say wrong.
Yeah.
So, like I said, that wasn't the good one. This one from 3 days ago made me laugh, though.
Well, that's all that matters.
3 days ago was Sunday. And, Sauce, you were very pleased with how Cam Robinson had played through 3 quarters Sunday night against the Indianapolis Colts.
Yeah.
So you thought, man, Cam Robinson's playing pretty good. I should probably tweet about this. Got to keep that follower count up, right? With content like this. Sauce, you tweeted, got to give Kwesi credit for trading for a very good tackle, in parentheses, through 3 quarters. Got to give Kwesi credit for trading for a very good tackle through 3 quarters.
Do you remember this, Sauce?
What did Sauce do wrong in that tweet? Got to give Kwesi credit for trading for a very good tackle through 3 quarters.
I have an idea.
I have an idea, too.
All right, let's have Sauce go last, just in case he does know what he did wrong. Chris, what's your guess?
I'm going to guess you used the wrong through.
Okay, the in parentheses through 3 quarters. You're saying he did it wrong through. Zachary, what do you think he did wrong?
What was the tweet again, real quick?
Got to give Kwesi credit for trading for a very good tackle through 3 quarters.
He added an E in trading.
Okay, so he misspelled trading by adding an E.
Yeah.
Carly, you got a gut feel on this
I
one?
think instead of Kwesi, he put crazy.
Got to give crazy credit.
Yeah.
With a K still, though, or not?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, no, I think it spell checked him.
Oh, got it. But it auto-corrected him, maybe? Okay. Not a bad guess, Wednesday. Sauce?
Did I put through like drive through? THRU?
Going to the mall later?
Yeah, brilliant.
Paul, I think what you did for me on Sunday night is give me a nickname that I would like the Twin Cities to adopt. Oh, no. You spelt Kwesi K-E-W-S-I.
Oh, my.
Got to give Kusi credit for trading for a very good tackle.
My God.
So let's give Kusi some credit.
Not.
My God, you called him Kusi?
K-E-W-S-I. You got to give Kusi credit.
See, that's one of those things.
Kusi wheels and deals, man.
Yeah.
Like, so I think through
What
3
an idiot
seasons.
I am.
Let's be honest. Kusi has not drafted very well.
Listen,
not.
Right? But you got to give Kusi credit when credit is due, and Kusi traded for a very good tackle.
He basically doesn't even exist.
Well, I'm pretty sure that Kusi credit is when you buy somebody a gift certificate to the Chicken Ranch.
Oh, my God. Hockey.
It's the Bunny Ranch.
Which
Chicken ranches. Isn't that, you go there too?
isn't that dudes?
Wow.
Kusi.
I I was kind of close.
Yeah, kind of.
I had the
did
right word.
The way that we play the game
I
normally
win.
is if you get the word right, you get 5 points. And if you say what the mistake was, you get an additional 5. So you would have won 5 to nothing to nothing to nothing. You gotta give.
I'm not gonna talk about it. All right? Don't ask me
You
no
gotta
more.
give Kusi credit.
I think they need a can Kusi.
I'm not.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, no.
Kusi.
I do not. I do not tweet that anymore.
Kusi.
I do not tweet for people to be.
Thanks, Dr. Seuss.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Dr. Coos, maybe?
Yeah.
Sauce, the NFL trade deadline was yesterday.
Yeah.
In the past couple of weeks, obviously, they acquired Cam Robinson, but Kusi didn't make any moves yesterday. Are you a little surprised that Kusi didn't have dialogue?
I thought Kusi would possibly trade for a defensive end or a defensive tackle.
Do you think it's kind of egregious that Kusi didn't do that?
I don't think Kusi had the ammo of draft picks to do it, and I'm glad they didn't give up their first round pick in next year's draft because I would like to watch the draft with my son.
What is Rosie like going trolling for?
Kusi.
Kusi.
Goodness.
Let's do headlines.
Time for
Headlines brought to you by my friends at Wolf River Electric. They're awesome people. Get those solar panels put on. I got mine put on like a month and a half ago. They're awesome. Wolf River Electric. If you're going to do it like 3 years from now, just keep that name in mind too. When you go solar, you go to Wolf River Electric. They're awesome. All right. Carly, you're a part of my heist team.
Yep.
I always forget, Zach, did we accept you or not? I don't remember if you're on.
I don't think
you
we
should
did.
be. I like your work ethic. You could fit.
Thanks, Cory.
We'll find something for you to do.
But
That's very
I'm
kind.
definitely on the team.
Carly is definitely on the team. And we said initially, and this is just very sexist, we said you were going to be the distraction, right? The Julia Roberts Ocean's 11 factor. Mm-hmm. And Chris would argue you should wear the Wednesday Addams outfit when
I'll
we
be
have the
Wednesday.
heist.
I'm a fan.
This is the all-time irony. 4 men used a gun. Man, I want you to guess. This is insane. Now think about what I'm saying here. 4 men used a gun to steal a $40 blank. But you gotta...
Well played.
That'd be unbelievable. What would be just so ridiculous for 4 people that are pulling off a heist or a theft to steal this, but 4 men used a gun to steal a $40 blank.
Was it worth 40?
Sure.
Okay.
This is probably on the expensive side-ish, but it's more of, man, they did this in the wrong order. If that's a little bit of a hint. This is one of those things you should have before you rob somebody. But they used the gun to steal
a mask.
a $40 ski mask.
Come on.
They used a gun to steal a
expensive
$40 ski mask. I don't think they understand how chronology works.
Even I would make that mistake.
What you do is you buy the ski mask knowing that you're going to go in the hole a little bit, but you're going to make that money back.
In your heist.
You know who would never do this? Kusi.
That's right.
Got to give him credit. An expert says at least 1 out of every 4 job applications now is written by AI. I'm surprised it's not more than that.
I'm shocked it's not more.
Alan Iverson?
Brilliant.
He's busy.
Hire me,
Gosh,
man.
he is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Little surprised it's not more.
Yeah, me too. It probably is.
And even if they're not writing the entire job application, you got to at least lean on it to say, how should I word this better, right?
Yeah.
You give ChatGPT a paragraph or two and say, is this grammatically correct? Did I accidentally misspell Quasi into Fomenza? Right, you got to at least use AI before you submit an application, right?
Brilliant.
You need vitamins.
You do. You just do.
Man, I feel like I'm just making you guys guess these, but some of these are just too fun. Earlier this year, a guy thought that he had found Amelia Earhart's long-lost aircraft.
Ooh.
I think we even talked about it,
Yeah,
maybe.
I do remember talking about it, yeah.
I don't remember if we ever got to this part of the story because our memories are terrible. Turns out he did not find her long-lost aircraft. Turns out what he found was a blank.
Let's see.
This one, I don't think is guessable. Because it's so preposterous to get this wrong.
He found Noah's Ark.
Like
that is
a whale
incorrect.
carcass.
Yeah.
He
That's a good guess.
found A sunken city.
That's
Hi,
not
meat.
Hey, babe. That's not bad.
Zacho's got his eyes shut. He's trying to think this through.
Like, what
Zach's
could
falling
be
asleep.
Right,
We're
what would
sleepy
be
over here.
What would be
plain looking?
deceptively exactly kind of
Did he
like a
find
plane,
you?
but not a plane?
Sorry.
A hot air balloon.
It's pale, not plain.
No, Tenebi. He's the one that's plain looking.
They found Tenebi?
Yeah.
It wasn't her airplane. It was a rock.
A rock.
That's a nice rock.
Hey, Randy.
How high is this guy? He's like, I found her plane. And some expert shows up on some island going, this guy claims he found it. Makes sense. Let's check it out. This is probably the area that her plane would have gone down in. Dude, that's a rock. Paul, your hands up.
In 1935, 2 years before she disappeared, Woodhawk.
1,000,000,000%.
Of course.
That's
In
the
1936.
She was still around, yeah?
Yeah, Woodhawk.
Yeah.
How about 10 minutes before the flight took off? Yes. The easiest.
Let's just say during the
He's
flight.
for sure watched videos like that, right, Hawk?
No.
Yes.
Rosie wouldn't during, because I don't believe he thinks women should be flying planes.
No.
But 10 minutes before she took off, sure.
He'd
I
be
think he
turned
calls
off.
her a failure.
Technically,
She was.
yeah, I mean, that's not.
Rosie.
God
That's
bless
what
her.
happens
but-
when the lady tries to fly.
Yeah, he said that.
That's right.
All right, Zacho, this one's for you. Don't get mad. Please don't get triggered.
Good luck managing a Denny's, douchebag.
No, those are all shutting down.
Wow.
Here are some millennial
choice, good
trends.
choice.
Millennial trends that are no longer cool according to Gen Z. Let's see if we agree or disagree. One of them
gonna
hits
hurt.
Zach right between the eyes.
Okay.
It's going to hurt.
Monochromatic furniture.
The hell does that mean?
Just like one color furniture.
Oh,
Yeah, I get that.
I thought it was like caveman furniture. And growing. I get it. Yeah.
Caveman furniture. Title of the podcast, by the way. What do you think caveman furniture looks like?
Monochromatic.
That led you to caveman furniture?
I don't know.
Okay.
They have the lowest prices in town.
Yeah.
Skinny jeans are no
Don't
longer
sleep on
cool
a
according
rock.
to Gen Z.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of
Skinny jeans.
Oh, yeah.
Taking photos of your food.
them. Okay.
No longer cool,
I
I,
like to
guess.
take food of mine after it's been digested.
Oh, my. Yeah, you send them to your dad.
Is that getting rejected, though, on social? Are people doing that less and less? Just
Phone
taking
eats first.
of
What'd you say, Zago?
food
Phone
pics?
eats first.
Oh, I like, phonies first is good. I don't know. I don't see it anymore.
I
You're right.
like it
Yeah.
because it gives me some idea of like where to go.
Right.
Like I like to
Yeah,
see the
and-
food.
Somebody we work with does it just so you know where they're eating.
I can't imagine who that would be.
Who-
How about side parts as a hairstyle? Parting your hair on the side. That feels very 1990s.
I get that.
And last but not least,
Oh, no.
Zacho. A millennial trend that is no longer cool according to Gen Z. Loving Disney as an adult.
Oh,
Oh, double middle fingers out of Zach Halverson
Not
for
one,
the
but two.
old.
Yeah, I completely disagree.
I had
No idea.
Completely disagree.
I
love
also disagree. Disney kicks ass.
Yeah.
So he's wearing a Disney hat. I didn't even see that. You're wearing a Disney hat.
What's the problem? They've got fun rides. It's a
He did
fun
that.
place. It's great. I'm starting to talk with my hands.
Tommy will do that tomorrow when he's here.
Yeah.
It's his DNA.
Getting emotional.
No, it's fine. You know, whatever.
Like whatever you like,
Don't
Zacho.
like joy and
Peel back the onion.
happiness and magic.
God, why do people want to hate on it?
Yeah.
Onion.
On
Max?
happiness.
With Max?
No, he's not here
That's
today.
sauce.
I don't hate on
miss
Disney.
Max.
I've just never been.
oh,
You're going
I
to go.
cannot
And it's gonna
believe
be
you've
fun.
never been.
I've never been.
Oh.
I had a horrible childhood.
Really
Yeah.
good.
oh.
You got to bring
Yeah.
gotta bring in a little baby.
Yeah, we will.
Little, let's see here, other names.
Zach Daniels.
QC Lambert.
QC Lambert would be
That
unbelievable.
would be great.
KEWSI.
Gotta do it.
Richardville. Richardville.
That is very Norm McDonald delivery, Zach. That was very
QC
funny.
Lambert. You got to give QC credit.
You do.
Do.
I'm sorry you don't make any mistakes, Mr. Perfect.
No, everybody makes mistakes. I make on this show maybe one or two a week. you make 6 or 7 a segment. I mean, it's all about the rate of mistakes. Nobody expects perfection on this show. We're all dumb. It's all just relatively speaking.
We're not all dumb.
No, all of us are dumb. But again, whenever people say, well, Cory always thinks he's the smartest person in the room, I go, look at the room I work in 5 days a week. Yeah. No wonder. Sorry, Wednesday.
Yeah, back off.
Mr. Cox.
Whoa, Zach, somebody's here for you.
I'll deal with him later.
This is not Lil Sebastian.
Name?
Yep. How did you know?
Oh, Sebastian.
That's not bad.
Lil Sebastian, of course, is the miniature horse from Parks and
Dude,
Rec.
I swear to God, I just copied this.
I have cried
into
twice
the system
in my
just
life.
a moment ago.
Oh, really? So good.
How weird is that? Go ahead. Sorry.
No, I mean, it's in Parks and Rec is one of the all-time great comedies.
Good.
The Little Sebastian story arc and the funeral, and it's just so good. And obviously the story that Chris Pratt sings, Bye Bye Little Sebastian,
I
right?
used to play that all the time.
5,000 Candles in the Wind,
Yeah, so
because
good.
Leslie asked him to write a song that was basically 5,000 times sadder than Candle in the Wind. A miniature horse named Butter fell 15 feet down a well in Southern California, but she's okay. Her name was Butter.
Must have been slippery.
Fell down the well.
You know how much I love Butterfingers?
Yeah, so
Frozen, though, right? Got to throw them in the freezer
So
first.
good.
You trade your legs for angels' wings.
One of the great songs of all time.
So good.
One sweet
One of the great moments of my life was singing this song with dude.
Yeah, Jim O'Hare.
Jim O'Hare. I can't believe it. Yep.
Gary Gergich, Larry Gergich, Jerry Gergich, Terry Gergich.
He was funny.
Everybody.
Bye, little Sebastian. Miss you in the satisfaction.
What a great rhyme. Satisfaction.
Bye, little Sebastian. Your 5,000 candles in the wind.
So good.
Oh, that's just the best.
Yeah, because it's 5,000 times sadder than Candle
That's
in the
so
Wind.
good. What a brilliant
I'll
bit.
miss you every day.
Chris Pratt, man. He's funny as hell.
So you're up there in heaven's hay.
What?
Heaven's Hey, yeah.
He's Heaven's Hey.
Part that hurts the most. Humans cannot ride a ghost. That's a great line. Little Sebastian.
Oh, God.
Miss you in the satisfaction. Bye, bye, little Sebastian. Your 5,000 candles in the wind.
You know, Ben Schwartz, who plays John Ralphio, was in town like a week ago, and we tried to get him to play initials and do the show, but he wasn't flying in until the afternoon, so he wasn't going to be here for Friday morning. But he was nice enough to respond on Twitter a handful of months ago, which is super cool. When he plays John Ralphio during that episode of Parks and Rec, and Entertainment 720 is the group that's putting on the whole performance. And Tom Haverford, who's played by Aziz Ansari, looks over at John Ralphio, basically like, you can't blow this, right? This is a huge deal for us. And John Ralphio just says, I'm going to make you piss tears.
So good. He's so good.
That's the baby's name.
Oh, it's so good. The baby's name?
Piss Lambert. No.
Piss tears.
Piss tears.
Pissy.
I'll give you $10,000 if you name it Coosy Lambert. KEWSI, 10 grand. Change the name to Coosy. 10 grand cash. Tax free if you change it to Coosy.
Carl.
No.
Power Trip Morning Show back tomorrow, 5:30 until 9. Check out that podcast, the Here We Go podcast with Carly Zucker, available on all podcast platforms. And a website that probably has that name. Similar, right? Here we go podcast.com.
Thank you, Core.